podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Friday, January 27, 2017, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, we've got the 411 on all the films hitting U.S. theaters this week. This is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm T.C. Kirkham. 3 new films open wide this weekend. Family adventure comedy A Dog's Purpose, starring Josh Gad, Peggy Lipton, KJ Apa, Dennis Quaid, Logan Miller, and Britt Robertson, rated PG. Adventure drama Gold, starring Matthew McConaughey, Edgar Ramirez, Bryce Dallas Howard, Corey Stahl, Toby Kebbell, Craig T. Nelson, Macon Blair, and Bruce Greenwood, rated R. And horror thriller Resident Evil, The Final Chapter, I'll believe that when I see it, starring Mila Jovovich, Ian Glenn, Ali Larter, and Sean Roberts, rated R. Opening a limited release this week, thriller A Patch of Fog, starring Stephen Graham and Connieth Hill, not rated. War documentary The Age of Consequences, not rated. The comedy Bastards, starring J.K. Simmons, Owen Wilson, Glenn Close, Ed Helms, Ving Rhames, Bill Irwin, and Katie Hazelton, rated R. Award-winning Chinese-French co-produced documentary Behemoth, not rated. Korean action comedy Confidential Assignment, not rated. Award-winning Australian drama The Daughter, starring Jeffrey Rush, Nicholas Hope, Sam Neill, Miranda Otto, and Gareth Davies, not rated. The drama Emily, not rated. Action crime comedy Get the Girl, starring Justin Dobies, Elizabeth Whitson, Noah Segan, Scout Taylor Compton, and James Landry Hebert, rated R. Biopic I Am Michael, starring James Franco, Emma Roberts, Daryl Hannah, Zachary Quinto, Avan Jogia, and Leslie Ann Warren, not rated. Hindi romance Kabul, not rated. Action comedy Kung Fu Yoga, starring Jackie Chan, Disha Patani, Amira Dashur, and Arif Rahman, not rated. Romantic adventure Lost in Florence, starring Brett Dalton and Stanya Katic, not rated. Horror comedy Massacre on Aisle 12, not rated. Documentary Midsummer in Newtown, not rated. Award-winning French drama Paris 559, Theo and Hugo, not rated. Hindi action thriller Raiz, not rated. Documentary S is for Stanley, not rated. Indian action thriller S3, not rated. 2017 Academy Award nominee for foreign language film, the Iranian thriller The Salesman, rated PG-13. Period drama Sophie and the Rising Sun, starring Julianne Nicholson, Takashi Yamaguchi, Margot Martindale, and Diane Ladd, rated R. Award-winning and critically acclaimed auto racing documentary Speed Sisters, not rated. Award-winning French comedy Staying Vertical, not rated. Mexican comedy Un Padre No Tan Padre, rated PG-13. Award-winning family drama Windsor, starring Barry Corbin, Mackenzie Aston, Emily Warfield, Adam Hicks, Nick Krause, Quinn Shepard, Peyton Clark, and Joe Stevens, not rated. And the Philippine comedy The Women in the Septic Tank, not rated. Keep in mind that most indies spread slowly across the country. Although these films are officially opening this weekend, there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each of these films and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. For the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime each week, check out Tuesday Digidex, your complete guide to all the new home video releases, every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, available on this same feed through most podcast services, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many others, or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and we hope a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite podcast service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy 3 Minute Weekend each weekend, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment, bring you more news, features, and coverage, and make our current and upcoming shows and websites get bigger and better for you. You support a show you like, and we give you some cool perks in return. And you're not supporting just TMW, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters this weekend, courtesy of your new release news leader, 3 Minute Weekend. Join me every Friday morning for all the latest theatrical releases in the U.S., and don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how to do that at the eCinemaOne website. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
Why haven't you seen To Kill a Mockingbird?
I was too busy rewatching the Marvel Cinematic Universe films again.
Why haven't you seen Mad Max?
Do you know how hard it is to track down a copy of The Return of Captain Invincible?
Why haven't you seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Did you know that Road to Perdition was originally a comic book?
Just a gold thing on everything.
This is Bubba Wheat from Flight Sites and Movie Nights, and on each episode of Filmwise, my guest introduces me to a film that they're passionate about and I've never seen before, and in return I introduce them to a comic book or superhero film that they're curious about. Find it every other week at filmwise.com, iTunes, or Stitcher.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.